Hello everyone, my name is Aulia Faradiba and you can call me Aya, and I'm from System Information Jatiwaringin in the class 191A11. And here I will share my opinion about the ban on smoking in the campus areas. I really agree with that opinion because smoking in the campus areas make a student or a lecturer and even local people on the campus areas feel anxious. And because of cigarette smoke or the smell of cigarette smoke, which can be dangerous for other people. And we need to know why campus environment not allowed smoking, because the learning environment needs to be a place that is comfortable, relaxed, and able to relax the mind. And if there is cigarette smoke, it can ruin people's mood for study. And you need to know there is cigarette smoke is dangerous for health. Maybe enough for me to explain my opinion about the ban on smoking in the campus areas. And this time, I will also provide a little knowledge, some of the explanation that I have summarized. And now, we discuss about simple present. What is simple present? The simple present tense is used to show that an action is happening right now, or that an action is happening regularly or definitely. And next, there is sentence. Sentence is a group of several words consisting of subject, predicate, and object, has a complete meaning. And the example is I study English. And here, I is subject and study is predicate and English is object. In the next slide, there is sentence form. Sentences are divided into two forms. There is verbal sentence and nominal sentence. In the verbal sentence is a sentence in which the subject does work. And in nominal sentence is sentence where the subject does not do the work, but rather acts as a connector between to be or the subject and its complement. And here there is the example form verbal sentence. Look at here, there is I study grammar. I is subject, study is predicate, and grammar is object. And here in nominal sentence, the example is I am handsome. I is subject and handsome is complement. And now we discuss about various verbal and nominal sentence. In verbal, there is go, come, take, leave. And in nominal sentence, there is teacher, here, happy, sad. Okay, here there is sentence. What is sentence? A sentence is a form of the verb that allow you to express time. Tense are divided into 5 types. There is simple present, present continuous, simple past, and simple future, and there is past future. Now we are discuss about verbal sentence. The form is in positive sentence, there is subject plus verb 1 using s or es plus object. And in negative sentence, there is subject plus do or does plus not plus verb 1 and plus object. And interrogative sentence, there is do or does plus subject plus verb 1 plus object and plus question mark. And look, here there is subject which can using s or es. There is she, he, it. All can using s or es. And there is subject I, you, they, we. Cannot using s or es. And here there is example of usage for do or does sentence. In here there is true and false example. In the true example there is I do not and you do not, they do not, we do not. And in the false example there is I does not. And there is the example true of does. There is she does not. And the false example, there is I does not or she do not. Because subject I, you, they, we can using do but cannot using does. And subject she, he, it can using does but cannot using do. Next, there is time signal simple present. Here there is always, usually, never, ever, sometimes, often, in the morning, every day, seldom, 3 day, 3, generally, normally, commonly. And the example, there is in positive sentence, there is I eat noodle every day. And in negative sentence, there is I do not eat noodle every day. And in interrogative sentence, there is do I eat noodle every day. Okay, next we discuss about nominal sentence. In nominal sentence, there is the form is, in positive sentence, there is subject plus is or aim or are plus complement. And in negative sentence, there is subject plus is or aim or are plus not plus complement. In interrogative sentence, there is, am or are plus subject plus complement plus question mark. There is the example in the subject I, you, they, we. But I using am and you, they, we using are. And the subject she, he, it using is. Okay, next there is various forms of complement. There is adjective, noun, adverb of time, and adverb of place. And the example of adjective, there is clever, handsome, ugly, and beautiful. And in noun, there is doctor, teacher, farmer, and headmaster. And in adverb of time, there is today, tomorrow, yesterday, tonight. And in adverb of place, there is at library, in house, here, or there. And if you look at here, there is example of complement and nominal sentence. In complement, the example is I am handsome. This is for a positive sentence. And I'm not handsome. This is for negative sentence. And am I handsome? This is for interrogative sentence. Why I'm not handsome? This is for negative sentence, because negative sentence always there is word rejection. And in nominal sentence, the example is in positive sentence there is he is there. In negative sentence there is he is not there. In interrogative sentence there is he there. And next there is function. Function, there are two functions of simple present. Okay, next there is function. There are two functions of simple present. Here, there is general truth and habitual action. General truth is the present simple is used to express facts that are always true or even that always happen. This use is often described with the form general truth. And in habitual action is our habits that usually do within a certain period of time. Okay, here there is example of general truth and habitual action. In general truth, the example, there is verbal sentence and nominal sentence. The example is water boils at 100 degrees Celsius, or the sun rises in the east and sets in the west. And in nominal sentence, the example is cats are mammals and there are 7 days in a week. And here, in habitual action, there is the following is an example of habitual action sentence. The example is I wake up at school 5 o'clock every day. Or I always eat bread for breakfast. Or I usually study English with my friends at school. And here there is example of simple present. In a positive sentence, there is I go to the cinema, you go to the cinema, and I, you, they, we. This is using go, not using don't go. Okay, in here there is positive in simple present tense. Can using I drink, I run, I climb, I give, and I hit. And here also there is negative sentence. In negative sentence, there is the example is I don't go to the cinema, you don't go to the cinema, they don't go to the cinema, we don't go to the cinema. And in negative sentence, in the simple present tense, can using I don't go, I don't run, I don't eat, I don't hit, and I don't climb. And in interrogative sentence, there is the example is do I go to the cinema, do you go to the cinema, do they go to the cinema, do we go to the cinema. And in interrogative sentence, in the simple present tense, can using do I eat, do I like, do I drink, do I go to the cinema. And next, there is addition adding s or es to verb. Here, in the first, there is direct plus s. The example is read plus s to be reads, work plus s to be works, write plus s to be writes. And the second, there is verbs ending with ch, sh, s, x, o, or z plus es. The example is ch is teach plus s to be teaches. Sh is wash plus es to be washes. S is pass plus s to be paces. X is fix plus es to be fixes. O is go plus es to be goes. Z is quiz plus es to be quizzes. The second, there is verbs ending with letter y and preceded by a consonant. The example is y to be I plus es. The example is study plus es to be studies. Fly plus es to be flies. Y study using I but plus es to be studies because y changed to be I. And preceded by a vocal, the example plus s, there is play plus s to be plies, say plus s to be says, buy plus s to be buys. And here there is example of sentence. The first, there is ch, sh, s, x, o, and z plus es. The example is she washes, he fixes, he goes, or Maya goes to school, Ben fixes the car, and Ken using my mother washes the clothes. And the second, there is direct plus s. The example is she reads or he works. And the third, there is y to be I plus s. This is the consonant. And the example is she studies English or the bird flies over me. And in the vocal, there is plus s. The example is my brother plays, my sister buys a car, or my father buys a new bike. And the last, there is auxiliary verb. If there is an auxiliary verb such as can, should, would, must, and verb 1 cannot be added to s or es. The example, that correct example is she can open it, he must go, she would come here. And there is the wrong example is she can open it, he must goes, she should comes here. Maybe enough for me to explain the simple present tense. And thank you for watching my video. And bye bye.